on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Back to throw. Andrews. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
To throw is Andrews on 1st and 10.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Andrews.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now Andrews on 1st down.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Off the play fake. Andrews.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And here's Andrews throwing on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
from a couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
You look at this Niner defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Hooker now on first down.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. In motion left goes Allen.
To throw on second down, here's Hooker.
It's complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Partner, normally double coverage is reserved for receivers and tight ends, but this time they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
This is Patterson.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Hooker.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
In motion is Gray. Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Andrews now on 1st and 10.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Lions at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, When they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Hooker's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he stopped immediately there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hooker's going to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, check that, street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Hooker.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out.
He's got a man complete.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
Touchdown 49ers. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point try now for Moody.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down.
Now Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing. Hooker. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's go now.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down to about the 26 here.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Another run for Gibbs here.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. "19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Off play action. Andrews. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun. Andrews. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 104 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And some room to maneuver.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Hooker now off play action. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Hooker to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Quick throw by Hooker, complete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Hooker to the air yet again.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there, turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Keenan Allen from 19 yards away.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Andrews.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 33. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Andrews looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. And they'll run it with Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hooker.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. That is caught, and in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Andrews lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Now a throw here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 2nd down, Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone.
Back now at Ford Field.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Andrews. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Andrews. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 52 yards. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
79 Broncos.
Hooker now on 1st down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for Danny Gray that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Chubb again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
So 2nd down on 2-yard line. You're not in desperation mode here. What do? You go to the ground, you pass. I guess either's an option.
Yeah, I think it depends on how much you trust the guy who throws the football. Because if you trust him, now's a great time for a little play action and going up top.
Hooker from his own end zone. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Taken in at the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To throw is Andrews on 1st down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
It's Brian Branch with it. Still going inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Chubb will get the call running left. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed?
able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now they'll change things up.
Now Andrews going to throw on 3rd and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And that flag accepted.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. And here's Andrews to throw on 2nd down.
That's caught downfield by Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
23 yards the pickup there. Andrews now throwing on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
No gain
on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Got it. Ready? Mustang 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Open man right side is St. Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Okay, ready? Warriors 17. Hey, smash. Come 19. Come 19.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Hooker's going to throw it.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one, and that's what's helped them.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Lions, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.